This is an Oxford White 2023 Ford F-550 Super Duty Dually XL. And there is a lot of equipment on this truck for being an XL. This one has definitely been spec'd out right. This is a brand new truck. Let me show you a few things on it. It's got the chrome package, bright chrome grille, the fog lights. Not something you typically expect to see on an XL. You got your cab lights up there, trailer towing mirrors, platform running boards. What's nice about these platform running boards, I know it sounds like it would be inferior, but the hardened plastic is so much better than the metal ones, especially if you're going to be using this truck for plowing. This truck, it has the snowplow prep package already on it, and you never have to worry about these running boards rusting. So this is the diamond plate stainless steel toolboxes. These two go all the way across. As do these ones. And then the two lower ones are just for their corresponding side. So it's all symmetrical. It's the same boxes on the other side. This is a DynaPro dump body. And this is a really high quality body. First of all, this whole thing is fabricated out of 10 and 12 gauge alloy steel, and they use a corrosion resistant alloy. Everything's all welded, and in addition to using the corrosion resistant alloy, they also powder coat it rather than paint it. So if you know anything about powder coating, you know it's a very, very strong finish. And with those two treatments combined, what they end up doing, they have this thing, this gravel test and a road salt test they perform on these dump bodies to make sure they're going to be able to stand up to the weather and the elements. This truck also has the high capacity trailer towing package. Speaking of which, actually, trailering, the standard final gear ratio on a truck like this is 410, but because this one has the payload plus package, it's been upgraded to 430 final gear ratio. Show you inside. What's nice is that this rear door goes all the way back. So there's plenty of space for loading things up if you want to lift up the base of the seat and maybe, you know, put some cargo in there, things you want to keep dry. You got your cup holders and connectors here, USB ports and auxiliaries. Everything's all this really durable rubber floor to keep it protected. So when you go to work sites, it's really easy to clean out. Now I want to remind you, this is an XL, all right? This is really supposed to be more of a economical, less expensive dump truck. And look how much this stuff has. This truck has. Let me start here. First of all, it's got remote start. Rarely ever seen on a lower trim level. Power mirrors, power door locks, power windows, and not only does it have power windows, but they're one-touch up and down windows as well. A lot of mid-tier sedans don't even have one-touch windows on the passenger side. got my handle for climbing up in here. Hang on a second. So this is a Power Stroke 6.7 liter diesel with the 10-speed automatic transmission. But what's nice for 23, this truck actually has 125 more horsepower than it did the previous year. I'm sorry, not horsepower, it's the same horsepower. 125 more torque than it did before. It used to have 825 and now it's 950. So this is a much stronger truck for 2023. Between the 950 foot-pounds of torque, the high-capacity trailer towing package, the 430 gears, and the Payload Plus, this thing is a workhorse. Of course, you got your hands-free calling, cruise control, and your audio controls all right there. You have, now this is neat for the XL, you actually have a center console. In the past, the XL only had the 40-20-40 split bench seat, and you didn't have this console here. It was just a seat. And then you still have your console underneath. All USB connections up here to auxiliary, 4-wheel drive and drive modes. And check out this touchscreen, man. That's a sweet touchscreen for an XL, man. This is a nice truck. You would think you were in an XLT. You really would. Got your apps and Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You know, if this were 5 years ago, even 1 year ago, you would have to have XLT to get some of these options, and even then you wouldn't have all of them. Hang on, my door's not closed all the way. The driver information center told me it wasn't closed, and then if you look here, there's even indicator light to let me know there's somebody sitting in the driver's seat without a seatbelt on, and it would do that for any of the 6 seats in this truck. It's got the regular glove box plus the open glove box. The open glove box is nice for putting work gloves in or winter hats in, so you don't need to, you know, dig through your glove box, or worse yet, you know, if you have your registration and insurance and paperwork in your glove box, you don't want to smash your gloves and everything into that. It just makes a mess, and you know, you have to rip everything out every time you want your gloves. It's nice they have that pocket above it that's on a decline, so and it's got a nice grip to it, so nothing's going to fall out, and you're able to put the things that you're going to be using a lot in that cubby instead. You have your upfitter switches here, so if you want to, you know, add a salt spreader with the snow plow, or maybe you want to add additional LED lights, maybe an air horn or compressor, whatever you want, that's already in place, so you don't need to splice into any wiring. I just want to show you the backup camera as well. And then this is the control for the dump body. If you guys have any questions about this truck, or you want to see me demonstrate anything else on it, give me a call, 610-291-0258. Again, 610-291-0258. You can call or text me anytime. Or you can comment on this video. I answer all the comments. Look at the chrome trim around the silver. It looks so beautiful for being a base truck. You would not think this was an XL. I'm sorry, I keep saying that, but this is a nice truck. Anyhow, and then also, if you guys have any vehicles you want to see reviewed that you haven't seen on my channel, please let me know and I'll try to get a review up of it. If you have a vehicle that you'd be willing to let me review, please let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. I do reviews of any car, classic, modern specialty cars, modern basic commuters, work trucks, whatever you have, I'm happy to do a review of it, and I would certainly appreciate it. All right, guys, thanks.